Dallas has just been on a tear. I believe we can attribute that to Jason Robertson. Also, Jake Ottinger, who's really stepped in.
Yeah, so we can compare a rookie QB to a toddler. Hayward's absence for this game will be significant, and I wouldn't be surprised if this game turns into a blowout as of late.
The Golden Knights just can't pull it. I really think the Avalanche are determined this year.
They made so many moves and grabbed so many guys that they have to win a championship or at least make the finals. They were on our championship and bust.
The same self, the only year he won an MVP was the year he cheated, which really should put something against that MVP. But
yeah, and as a Cowboys fan, I have learned how dangerously good Aaron Rodgers has been with he can just thread a pass.
Hello, I am Ruby Ackerman, and you are listening to Outsider's Opinion with Kevin and Austin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our MLB Opinions of the Week. This is, of course, the All Star game. And we talked about, I would say, the more exciting part, which is the home run derby of the All Star game. But now we go to the man who I think is a little upset with the selection for the NL starting pitcher, Austin.
It's for views, Kevin. I'm not like totally unbeknownst to why they did it, but it does feel like a little bit of a weak selection regarding some of the other guys in the NL that I think deserved it more. But hey, it is what it is. It's not a big deal no matter what. But hopefully this year the All-Star game is more entertaining than last year or the year before that. I probably won't watch all that much of it just because it is an All-Star game and I'm not a huge fan of any of those. But I am interested to see who wins. So.
Yes, and we'll just go right into it. And of course, the people listening, Paul Skeens was selected for the NL side, and Austin and I have had a debate about the Rookie of the Year. It is impressive what he's doing, but I understand the point. It does seem weird. You of course have Chris Sale. There's also
Ranger Suarez, Zach Wheeler, a lot of other guys that I think deserved it more, but it is what it is.
But now we'll go into our predictions. I'll let you announce your predictions first.
So yeah, I'll just do game first before we do All-Star Game MVP, and I have the AL winning 7-5. I think it'll be a little bit more high scoring than it has been in the past couple years. The indoor stadium, so one won't be much of a factor. I think it'll be a good game, a good showing.
So I have it being a slow or a low scoring game. As a pitcher, there are just so many great pitchers in, and they don't have to focus about going super long innings. It's just one inning, and they can really show what they got. So I have it being a 4-1 game.
Okay.
And the NL wins.
Got it. So we differ on who wins. Who is your All-Star Game MVP?
My All-Star Game MVP is Marcell Ozuna.
Okay, the guy who was in the home run derby the day before. I have it changing up to being the guy who was just added for Jose Altuve a couple days ago, Willie Castro. I think Willie Castro hits a grand slam. He has one at bat, hits a grand slam to in the 8th inning to give the AL the lead, and they run with it. And if you hit a grand slam in an All-Star game, you're probably going to win All-Star Game MVP. And so that's my prediction.
Yeah, that's a good prediction. I went off base a little bit. I didn't go with the starter because they're not going to be in there a while. So I remember we saw Elias Diaz. So I'm going Marcell Ozuna because he is on the reserve, and we'll just have to see what happens. So it should be a fun game.
Yeah, sounds good.
And let us know what you watch it. I might pop in for a little bit. We'll just have to see. And thank you for listening, and we'll keep you updated on what happens in the All-Star game. That is what we have for Outsiders Opinions. Thank you for listening.